This life, I gotta get rich, I can't be broke. I was asking favors, and everyone telling me no. Wait till the tables turn, we'll see who stays.
Alrighty guys, before we get started, we needed to grab a quick drink because it's cold outside. The only good way to handle that is with a nice hot matcha. Alrighty guys, so I don't know how well you can hear me, just bear with me, but we're gonna talk about how I plan on scaling to 10K a month this year. I have a vision board, I have several vision boards talking about all the things that I want to accomplish this year and how I'm going to do it. And the key factors of how I'm going to grow this year are these 5 things. I'm going to keep this as raw as I can too. Alright, so this is my plan on how I'm going to be hitting 10K months this year. So the first thing I want to inform you guys is, one, growing personal brands is, I think, probably the most important thing you can be doing this year. Like for myself, I really noticed with working with a very famous Instagram clothing brand, Surf Trip, shout out to Larry, fucking homie over there. But yeah, they really taught me growing a personal brand is probably one of the most important things you can be doing this year, and how beneficial it is for a lot of things. And ever since that, I've been putting it together, and because everyone that's a part of the brand has at least over 60K minimum following, it's just been coming along together. My videos have been averaging 20 to 30K right now consistently. They used to be at like 2,000, but since I've been working with that, that's been great. And also I built a whole new social media at the beginning or the end of last year. No followers, no views, none of that, to almost 800 followers in 10 weeks with over 200,000 plus views from just a season of football, which is super sick. Networking, that's probably the most important thing I've definitely learned all year. Growing your circle with like-minded people has definitely benefited me the most, especially with my boy Tony right here. Most of my friends, no hate, no shade to any of you guys, I love you guys, but being in that circle literally does not do fucking shit for you. Just sitting at home doing the same shit every weekend, wasting money you don't need to be doing. When I can be doing shit like this, where we actually sit down for hours, get work done, and actually build like a proper, like sick, like-minded connection with people like just in your circle. I have been getting into a lot of day trading recently because of Tony, and he actually has a mentorship. Do you have a link to it or no?
Mentorship?
Yeah.
Are you closing in like a week?
Closing? All right. Well, he did a 30-day mentorship where people signed up, and he teaches them one-on-one how to become a day trader pretty much in 30 days. He's certified, and he's been helping me a lot. I'm only like a couple days in. I'm kind of behind on the mentorship because I'm not like in it, but I'm in it. Like, he just gives me the ropes.
He's in it with me.
Yeah, he's helping me. Day trading is just gonna be like my side hustle for when I don't have clients booked in, when I'm shooting sports. So that's gonna be like that fun little thing to do, make some quick money. This year, a lot of investing. Every extra $100 I get from any gig, any shoot, just goes into my bank, just to the side, because I'm gonna be launching my first Airbnb property, hopefully by July. Hopefully by July I'll have my first Airbnb property, and from there, you know how it goes. When you get one property, you get another, and you get another, and you get another, and it just keeps scaling. I feel like without the discipline, you will not hit that 10K months. I've noticed that recently too. At the beginning of the year, I was super disciplined, grinding my ass off, doing a lot, and then I fell off of it because of just personal issues. And I've been right on track, and I've just been working on my diet, working out, 8 hours of sleep, and staying consistent. It literally just, it helps you stay on track of where you want to go. Like for me, I've been getting more clients actually, which is super sick, getting work done on time, actually faster than they'd even expect, putting quality work out to them. And it's just, the more consistent you are, just the more opportunities come to you, which is super sick. At the end of the day, I think the most important thing too when it comes to just not even growing myself but anyone is God, because I noticed I was not a Christian, Catholic, whatever you believe in. I was none of that until this year working with Surf Trip. Larry actually surprised me with my own Bible, which was pretty sick. And since that day, I've been reading the Bible more and leaning on God and trusting in God, and it's just been helping my businesses grow like phenomenal. Like, little did I know, with that one little opportunity where I just like trusting God that one time where I like truly asked for him in that moment, I took it as a sign, it's low-key just changed my life. Like literally a couple days later, I get a text and a call from some guy. They want to fly me out next month to Oklahoma to shoot Olympic track and field, which is super fucking sick. We're going on a whole bunch of trips now this year, which I low-key didn't think would have been possible at all until like I realized these are all signs from God. So at the end of the day, God's important too. Definitely should be the most important thing in your life other than everything else you're going for. The biggest thing about scaling from $1,000 to 10K a month is the struggle. You face a lot of shit that first 1 to 10K, because what I've learned from everyone above me is it's harder to get your first 10K a month than your first 60K a month. So we're gonna tell you the struggles we deal with as beginner entrepreneurs. We haven't even hit freshman year yet. Like, your first 10K is genuinely
like middle school.
Yeah, we're like middle school. We're dead ass like 8th grade entrepreneurship. We're not even freshmen yet. Like 1K, we've made 1K days, but like when you hit a 10K day, that's completely different.
I think discipline is probably one of the main struggles that I deal with, because when it comes to trading, how you are outside of trading is who you are inside of trading, and it's been a completely remodeling of who I am when you are on the charts and when you're everything. When you're in doing it, you need to have a disciplined mindset. You need to be able to follow your strategy. You need to be able to follow your rules, and that's something that has been hard for me because I'm not really a disciplined person. I'm actually pretty lazy, and being able to switch to being this productive and this person who actually gets shit done has been really hard. And being able to have a routine is something that has been really helping me so far. And every time I always stray off the routine, I always do bad in trading. Every time I'm back on a routine, I always get better in trading. And I see that happen like over and over and over again, because I've been doing trading for like a year now. And I always see a correlation between those two things. And it's true. Who you are outside of trading is who you are inside of trading. So it's just being able to have that kind of disciplined mindset. And I never really thought that having a routine was super important until I realized that's what works for me. And honestly, routine may not work for you, and there might be something else that works for you, but having a routine has helped me stay disciplined, and being able to check goals off on a checklist every day, that has definitely helped me show myself that I can be disciplined and that I can stick to a routine and not stray off the path. And in turn, that gives me confidence in taking my trades and seeing my setups and all of that.
For me, my biggest struggle is low key. I feel opportunity and patience. I'm very impatient. That's one thing, because the business I run, which is a professional sports, like I wouldn't say videographer, but I run like a sports agency where I help pro athletes just like grow their personal brands a bit and show off what they can do, like with really highly engaging cinematic content. Like my most recent one I did was with the PSL skateboarding event at the Primitive Warehouse. Filmed a video with like a couple of the pro skaters, 90K views, super sick. But for me, it's literally just getting the gigs. That's probably one of the hardest part too in my niche, like having to go out and find those people, so then like they all start coming to you. And money's the biggest thing. Like I noticed with day trading, like you either gotta fund yourself or you gotta earn that money through, I mean, either that, at the end of the day, you gotta have some kind of money to make money, which is a struggle. Like for me, I refused to have a job like at all growing up, so like my only way of earning money was like low key, just like kind of like working my ass off in a way just to get $10, just so I can start everything. So money's definitely gonna be a big struggle for you guys. Consistency is literally gonna be a huge ass struggle. Like there were so many times where I was inconsistent. Fucks you up so much, like so much. Broke my MacBook and I was behind 2 weeks of work, and I just didn't feel like doing it because I wasn't staying consistent. Even if I broke my MacBook, I low-key could have kept working, but I didn't. And it's gonna suck too. You're low-key, you're gonna feel crazy or by yourself, because how many people would you say in your like that you know do not have the same mindset as us?
99% of the people I know.
Exactly. 99% of the people you know in your circle are not gonna have the same mindset as you. It's literally gonna be a fucking struggle. Like for me, the only people that have the same mindset as me is literally my boy Tony and my friend Larry, and he lives all the way in Huntington Beach. That is a 40-minute drive difference just that, like, for someone else to have the same mindset. So that's another one. Networking and growing like-minded people is not an easy task, and there's gonna be people that are like 4 times your age that you're gonna end up getting networking with that didn't sound right, that you're gonna end up networking with.
Yeah.
We like my struggle of starting and your struggle of starting are literally gonna be pretty like similar and very different at the same time.
My struggle of starting, if you're talking about like TFWN, like thoughts, feelings, wants, and needs, if we're going into detail about that, like my struggle with starting was like my thoughts were like, okay, how do I start? I know I want to do this. How do I start? My emotions were like, oh, what if it doesn't work out? What if I don't follow the right thing? And then my wants, I want to make something out of this. I want to make it, like, I want to make myself from this. And then I think my needs from this was just like, I think I needed to prove to myself that I was able to do it.
Yeah.
You know?
For me, I'd say the struggle of starting is like, when I first started out on anything, like I was definitely very nervous about social media, because that's my biggest thing. Is like I'm not big on social media, but I'm big on social media, if you know what I mean. Like I got made fun of every day in middle school just because I loved posting YouTube videos, vlogs. People made fun of literally everything they could possibly get their hands on. So that was definitely one of my insecurities on struggling. And financially, I just did not have money at all. Like I had nothing. So for me, it was very hard to get something to start with. So I also recommend, if you don't have money, low-key just go get a job or figure out some little hustle, whether that's chores or walking your neighbor's dogs or like cutting someone's lawn. Go make some bread so you can actually make the real money. Super sick shit's going on right now, super fun. Currently also right now I am reaching out to a bunch of brands for possible brand deal collaborations. I'm still trying to figure out what other things we can reach out to and like see like what we can get collabs going on. But also I'll tell you a little bit about this Puerto Rico trip. So me and the boys as in like my circle of like entrepreneurial like-minded individuals, have this trip planned to Puerto Rico where it's basically like a detox from our environment, like our environment as a whole. I honestly personally believe, I don't know how much Tony believes on this, but I believe that our town is low-key super like negative and not dumb, but like very unmotivated people. And that's why like a lot of the people I look up to and like mentors that I've had in the past have all told me like literally the key to success outside of everything we told you is leaving your hometown. So that's one thing I've also been trying to work on this year after I get everything situated. I do plan on leaving my hometown, which is Orange County for you that don't know. And I'm low-key shooting for some places in mind where I just genuinely feel like it's such a risk at a young age too, because I'm only 20. I just turned 20 in October. That was not that long ago. I think it would be beneficial. So that's a little bit more struggle and like another thing you can add in as motivation too. Also, if you're an individual that has the same mindset as us, whether you're in another state, in another country, or you're even in our like surrounding area, literally comment or shoot us a DM on our social medias. I'll have it both linked under this video, and reach out to us because we definitely are looking for more like-minded individuals to connect with and just network and have in our inner circle. So if you know anyone or you are that person, hit us up and we'll reply. We're not gonna just leave you lagging like that. All right guys, I gotta make this quick because my camera's gonna die, but we packed up, we're heading out. We had a great time working, getting shit done. It was good seeing you. We're gonna be tomorrow, we're gonna be with each other tomorrow again. Gonna go work out. Maybe I'll document that. Huh?
You didn't ask me what I was doing.
No, I wasn't. I saw something in the corner of my eye, but I didn't. But I'll catch you guys later. If you want to see more of what we do on the side, go follow our social medias down below. I post weekly on TikTok and Instagram, so go check that out. Love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.